Imagine this. You drag yourself out of bed every morning, your eyes heavy like lead weights, your body screaming for just one more hour of sleep that never comes. Your favorite jeans from last year? They're whispering breakup threats as they strain at the seams. You're eating healthy, hitting the gym sporadically, but the scale mocks you, and that afternoon crash hits like clockwork. Sound familiar? If you're tired of feeling tired and trapped in a body that won't budge, you're in the right place. This is the Fat Flush channel, where we cut through the noise to ignite your natural fat burning fire. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell, because today we're exposing the hidden saboteur keeping you exhausted and overweight. Cellular inflammation. It's not just some buzzword, it's the low-grade fire raging inside your cells, stealing your energy and padding your waistline. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll have the science-backed blueprint to douse that flame, supercharge your metabolism, and reclaim the vibrant, lean you that's been waiting to break free. Let's dive in. Your breakthrough starts now. Cellular inflammation isn't the acute swelling from a sprained ankle. It's a chronic whisper turning into a roar, disrupting everything from your mitochondria, those powerhouse engines in every cell, to your gut health and hormone balance. When these tiny warriors get bogged down by inflammatory signals, your body shifts into survival mode, hoarding fat like a squirrel prepping for winter and sapping your vitality. But here's the good news. You can flip the switch. We're talking real weight loss that lasts, not quick fixes. Ready to learn how? Let's break down the science without the jargon overload. Think of your body as a bustling city, and your cells as the hardworking factories powering it all. At the heart of each factory are mitochondria, those microscopic dynamos churning out ATP, the energy currency that keeps you moving, thinking, and thriving. Now enter cellular inflammation. It's like a toxic smog rolling into the city, triggered by everyday invaders like processed sugars, environmental toxins, and even chronic stress. This smog doesn't just cloud the air, it gums up the mitochondrial machinery, forcing them to sputter and stall. Instead of efficiently burning fat for fuel, your cells panic, storing excess as a safety net. Hello, stubborn belly fat and love handles that won't quit. Studies from places like the Journal of Clinical Investigation show how this inflammatory cascade ramps up cytokines, those messenger molecules that signal danger nonstop, leading to insulin resistance and the sluggish metabolism. Picture it. Your fat cells swell like overinflated balloons, trapping energy you could be using for that morning jog or a focused workday. And the tiredness? That's the exhaustion from your brain's energy centers getting shortchanged, leaving you foggy and fatigued. But understanding this is your first power move. Knowledge is the extinguisher for that inner fire. In the Fat Flush approach, we target these roots with natural fat-burning strategies that restore mitochondrial function, boost gut health, and reignite your metabolic flame. Imagine waking up with the energy of your 20s, shedding pounds effortlessly as your body remembers how to burn clean. It's not magic, it's biology reclaimed. As we unpack the myths next, you'll see why so many well-meaning efforts fall flat. Empowered yet? Let's recap and amp up that motivation before we dive deeper. You might think cutting calories or pounding the pavement is enough to torch fat and banish fatigue, but those are the myths that keep millions stuck in a cycle of yo-yo dieting and burnout. Mistake number 1, blaming it all on laziness or willpower. Truth bomb. Cellular inflammation laughs at sheer grit alone. It's fueled by hidden culprits like seed oils in your healthy salad dressing, those omega-6 bombs that fan the inflammatory flames without you even noticing. Another trap? Ignoring sleep deficits. Skimping on Z's spikes cortisol, your stress hormone, which directly pokes the inflammation bear, leading to more fat storage around your midsection and that wired but tired feeling. Surprising insight? Even clean eating can backfire if it's loaded with gluten or dairy for inflammation-sensitive folks, turning your gut into a war zone that leaks toxins into your bloodstream, taxing your liver and slowing weight loss to a crawl. And don't get me started on environmental stealth attacks. Plastics in your water bottle mimic estrogen, stoking hormonal chaos that amplifies cellular stress. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reveals how these overlooked triggers can double your risk of metabolic slowdown. It's eye-opening, right? You've been fighting the wrong battles, but now you're armed with the intel to win. Shifting gears, let's arm you with hacks that directly combat these saboteurs, flushing out inflammation for good and unlocking that natural fat-burning state your body craves. All right, let's get tactical. These aren't vague tips. They're your step-by-step battle plan to extinguish cellular inflammation, rev your metabolism, and melt away the weight holding you back. Start with hydration on steroids. Swap your morning coffee for warm lemon water infused with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. Why? Curcumin in turmeric is a potent anti-inflammatory warrior, crossing the blood-brain barrier to calm cytokine storms while boosting mitochondrial efficiency. Think of it as oiling your cellular engines for smoother, fat-torching rides. Aim for half your body weight in ounces of water daily, adding cucumber slices for extra detox power. Next, overhaul your plate. Build every meal around the fat flush pyramid. Leafy greens as your base for alkalizing benefits, wild-caught fatty fish like salmon twice a week to load up on omega-3s that douse inflammatory fires, and colorful berries to flood your system with antioxidants. Ditch the processed carbs. They're sugar in disguise, spiking blood glucose and inviting more cellular chaos. Practical example? Swap that afternoon vending machine snack for a handful of walnuts, packed with polyphenols that support gut health and natural fat burning. Track your wins in a journal. Small shifts compound into massive energy surges and scale victories. And for movement, we'll layer that in soon. But remember, consistency is your secret weapon. These hacks aren't about perfection. They're about progress that fuels your fire. Feeling empowered yet? Let's recap and amp up that motivation before we dive deeper. Take a breath. You've just unlocked the why behind your fatigue and stalled weight loss, busted the myths, and grabbed your first arsenal of anti-inflammation hacks. Isn't it liberating to know it's not you versus your body, but you and your body versus the inflammation that's been hijacking the show? Picture this. In weeks, not months, your mitochondria humming like a well-tuned sports car. That flushing out as energy surges through your veins, leaving tiredness in the dust. You've got the tools. Now it's time to wield them with the unshakable belief that change is yours. If this is hitting home, smash that like button. It fuels more breakthroughs like this. And drop a comment. What's one hack you're trying first? Your story could inspire someone else's transformation. Subscribe if you haven't. We're just getting started on reclaiming your vitality. Now let's build on this momentum with targeted nutrition strategies that supercharge the fat flush effect, turning your kitchen into a fat-burning lab. Your leaner, more energized future is calling. Answer it. Building on those foundational hacks, let's zero in on nutrition power plays that specifically target cellular inflammation for explosive weight loss results. Think of your diet as the fuel mix for your metabolic engine. Get it wrong and you sputter. Optimize it and you roar. Core strategy: intermittent fasting with an anti-inflammatory twist. Start with a 12 to 14-hour window like eating from noon to 8 p.m., but prime your fast with bone broth rich in collagen and glycine, which repairs gut lining and quells inflammatory leaks. Science backs this. Studies in cell metabolism show how this rhythm resets mitochondrial function, ramping up fat oxidation by up to 20%. Layer in fermented foods daily. A scoop of sauerkraut or kimchi isn't just tangy delight. It's probiotic gold that balances your microbiome, reducing endotoxins that trigger whole body inflammation. Analogy time: your gut is like a bustling garden. If weeds, bad bacteria, overrun it, they choke the flowers, good bugs, and poison the soil, your cells. Feed the good guys with prebiotic fibers from garlic, onions, and asparagus to crowd out the chaos. For meals, embrace the fat flush plate. 1/4 lean protein, like grass-fed chicken, to stabilize blood sugar. 1/4 complex carbs from quinoa for sustained energy without spikes, and half non-starchy veggies to flood cells with phytonutrients. Real-life win? One viewer dropped 15 pounds in a month by ditching night snacks and adding ginger tea, nature's inflammation soother. These aren't restrictions, they're liberations. As we transition to movement, imagine how pairing this fuel with smart motion will amplify your natural fat-burning furnace. With your nutrition dialed in, it's time to ignite movement that doesn't just burn calories, but actively shrinks inflammatory signals. Welcome to low-impact, high-reward exercise tailored for fat flush success. Forget grueling HIIT if it leaves you wiped. Instead, embrace brisk walking in nature, aiming for 30 minutes daily. Why? Research from the European Journal of Applied Physiology shows moderate cardio like this boosts adiponectin, a hormone that flips fat cells from storage to burning mode while dialing down cytokines. Visualize it. Each step is a gentle wave washing away inflammatory debris, oxygenating your mitochondria for peak efficiency. Adding yoga twice a week. Poses like child's pose and downward dog aren't fluffy. They massage your organs, enhance circulation, and slash stress-induced cortisol that fans cellular fires. Practical hack? Pair walks with deep belly breathing to amplify anti-inflammatory effects, turning a stroll into a meditative fat flush ritual. Strength training? Light weights or body weight squats 3 times weekly build muscle, your metabolic afterburners that keep torching fat post-workout. Example, swap couch time for a 10-minute resistance band session. Viewers report clearer skin and boundless energy as inflammation fades. This isn't punishment, it's playful activation of your body's innate power. Feeling this energy? Next, we'll tackle sleep, the unsung hero that ties it all together for unbreakable recovery and weight loss momentum. Movement sets the stage, but without quality sleep, your anti-inflammation efforts fizzle. It's the deep recharge that lets your cells heal and your metabolism thrive. Cellular inflammation thrives in sleep depth, spiking markers like C-reactive protein by 30% per Sleep Medicine reviews, turning recovery into a battleground. Flip it with the wind-down ritual. Dim lights an hour before bed to cue melatonin, your natural extinguisher, and sip chamomile tea laced with magnesium. Think of it as a lullaby for inflamed nerves, easing you into restorative REM, where mitochondria repair and fat-burning hormones like leptin reset. Black out your room completely. Even street light leaks disrupt circadian rhythms, inviting more chaos. Analogy? Sleep is your body's nightly reset factory, clearing inflammatory junk files so dawn brings a leaner, sharper you. Aim for 7 to 9 hours, tracking with a simple journal to spot patterns. Too much screen glow? It blue lights your way to fatigue and stalled weight loss. Pro tip: elevate your head with the wedge pillow to reduce acid reflux, a sneaky inflammation trigger tied to gut woes. Viewers who've nailed this report waking energized, cravings crushed, and pounds vanishing as their body finally trusts it's safe to burn fat. This pillar locks in your gains. Now let's explore gut health, the often overlooked command center for total fat flush transformation. Your gut isn't just a digestion pit stop, it's the inflammation control tower, and optimizing it unlocks profound weight loss and vitality. Dysbiosis, that imbalance of gut bugs, leaks lipopolysaccharides into your blood, igniting systemic fires that bog down mitochondria and hoard fat, as detailed in Nature Review's Microbiology. Reclaim control with a daily probiotic boost from kefir or a quality supplement, paired with diverse fibers to feed beneficial strains. Imagine your microbiome as a vibrant ecosystem where diverse plants, bacteria, crowd out invasives, fostering harmony that cools cellular heat. Avoid antibiotic overuse. They're nukes that collateral damage your good guys, prolonging recovery. Hack. Incorporate apple cider vinegar shots before meals to acidify your stomach, enhancing nutrient absorption and curbing sugar spikes that feed bad bugs. Real example. A fat flush follower reversed bloating and shed 10 inches off her waist by adding miso soup weekly. Fermented soy's magic in balancing pH and slashing inflammatory load. Track bowel regularity. Smooth sails mean less toxin recirculation and more efficient fat flush. This isn't about perfection, it's nurturing your inner analyze for effortless metabolism magic. As we wrap up, let's synthesize these into a lifelong blueprint that keeps you fired up and flourishing. We've journeyed from the hidden flames of cellular inflammation to a full arsenal of fat flush strategies, nutrition tweaks, smart movement, sleep sanctuaries, and gut guardianship, all converging to shatter tiredness and unlock sustainable weight loss. Recap the wins: dousing cytokines with turmeric tonics, fueling mitochondria with omega-rich feasts, and syncing rhythms for metabolic mastery. You've seen how analogies like city smog or gut gardens make the science stick, and practical hacks like lemon water rituals turn knowledge into action. This isn't a sprint. It's your empowered evolution, where every small step compounds into a lean, vibrant powerhouse. Envision the mirror reflecting back confidence, energy overflowing for dreams deferred no more. You're not just losing weight, you're gaining life. If this ignited your spark, subscribe for more, like to spread the fire, and comment your biggest takeaway. Join the Fat Flush family. Together, we're rewriting what's possible. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's here. Start today, stay consistent, and watch the transformation unfold. You've got this. Go burn bright.